How do you do, doll collectors? I'm here to show you another doll opening surprise, the Binney surprise. The Binney doll that I just ordered a couple last week, and I'm going to open up and show you it. This package that I got comes from Paula Michelin from Pueblo, state of Washington. She said Aloha for some reason, but she comes from the state of Washington, and she reduced the price of this doll. But the irony is that she did advertise her with her clothes on in the photographs on eBay. But the fact she's stuffing it here, I hope it's not one of those bad surprises where she didn't include the clothing, she's naked or something like that. Because she did include the clothing. Now, she also included a stand and a tea set, but she said she wasn't going to include that. And she also said she had restored this doll and fixed it up, except for the underwear, which she used rubber bands to hold, so not to change her history. So we're going to open it up. We're going to open this up now. Surprise opening. Okay, we almost got her. Whoa. Now. Oh, now here's a surprise. I think I'll show it in a different. Now we're going to open the doll up. I tell you, this is a very big doll. I don't know if it'll fill the whole camera, but she's a tall doll. So now we're going to check it out here. Let's see, some more surprise. Oh, look at this. Another surprise. Wow. I think she has her clothes on. Now, all we have to do is to cut this with a knife and see what she's all about. That woman, it says aloha. Ooh. Oh, see a little bag here. Oh, a little surprise. Boy, this is like those egg surprises. Oh, here, look, another surprise. Look at this. See, look at that, and it says, okay. Okay, I got a nice little letter. Where's my glasses? I got a nice little letter from the doll restore, and it's like might be Paula Hoku, Pablo WA, and she stated, Thank you for adopting Sweet Miss Binney, 1955 doll, Madam Alexander, dressed in her rare original aqua polka dot dress, red apron, and original shoes and socks under her modern white shoes with coral pink sodas. She loves shoes. She's very excited to begin a new dolly adventure with you in Montgomery, Alabama. She's just whispered, I think I will love being in a Southern Belle. I hope you're pleased with Miss Binney and with the entire transaction. Please leave a positive feedback. Yeah, okay. And now, oh, she even has her own flowers. See the flowers? Now, this is a real big surprise. Decided to remove the table. Now we're going to open her up to see how she is. A real big surprise. Oh. Okay. A real big surprise. Oh, looking forward. Oh my goodness! Yes, another surprise. Look at that. Oh, it looks like a mummy, doesn't it? Looks like a mummy from Egypt. Okay, now we're going to take this out. Oh, we're getting there. We're already getting there. Boy, she is really protected. It's like an egg surprise, except it's not a modern doll. Oh, yes, now we're going to get her. Yes, now we're stripping away. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, now we're stripping away. Yes, now we're getting to reality. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Oh, yes, it looks like a dead body. No. Oh. Yes, now we're getting to her. Oh, now we're slowly getting to her. And now we're getting to her. Okay. Yes. Let's peel the opening. Oh, let's peel the opening. Oh, this is exciting. Real stuff. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh, look at her shoes. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. There she is with original glasses. Isn't she adorable? Look at her dress. Perfect. Let's see her underwear. Claim it was with elastic. Well, her underwear, oh, I see the elastic is right there. That's where it's needed. Right here is where it's needed. The elastic needs to be made. Isn't she beautiful? She has her own glasses. Let's take her glasses off. She has her own glasses, too. Isn't she great? Look at her. See, this is a 1955 with a Sissy Pace Binney, and she is totally restored. Look at that dress. Look at that. Look at this. With a sissy face, too. She's all well worth it, too. Man, I gotta cut here's those scissors. Gotta cut these things, too. Now she's great. I wonder if she can walk. Isn't she beautiful? Her hair is well preserved. Yes, the lady did a good job. And she doesn't smell. She barely smells. She's barely muggy. No, she doesn't have that problem. Yeah. I'm sure glad I got her. She is real pretty. She even closes her eyes. See? Now we're going to try to see if she walks. We're going to try her walk. Okay, here she is. We're going to try Miss Binney's walk. The walk seems to be good. Or flowers fell. I'll put that on the side. But she seems to be walking good. Yep. Head seems to be moving funny. Well, she walks up kind of good. Oh, well, what can you expect with an old doll? She's still well in good shape. And she has an astigmatism, too. But she does, you notice she did kind of fairly walk. A closer look at Binney. She has a nice bracelet, which actually fell out when I opened it up. And, of course, I think I told you she has her glasses. She has her glasses. And she has her flowers, and also the owner gave me a pair of, put it somewhere, rubber bands to put it on her sleeves, because guess what? Her elastic is worn out in this area, but I'm going to replace the elastic on this, so she'll have to use rubber bands. The woman gave me some rubber band extras for the sleeves, because she didn't put any new elastic or put any elastic on her panties, neither. She does have 2 bruises, but she looks like she's well preserved. She still has her paint face, and her eyes were open. Excuse me. Okay, her eyes, now you can see her, she still has her paint face and her sissy eyebrows, and if you look this over, she still has a net in the back holding her hair. And as I said before, the woman put some rubber bands on her puff sleeves and her shirt, because I guess she didn't want to mess up the reality, but I plan to put some new elastic on her, so maybe it's a blessing that the bag of elastic bands she gave me disappeared, because it just disappeared. Now we're going to take her clothes off and have a full analyzing of her body and her clothes. One thing about this doll, she don't need restoration. That's the fortunate thing about it. She don't need restoration. We're just going to take her. Now it reveals the back of her blue dress, and it even has the label Madame Alexander, which means this is a Madame Alexander original clothing. See? Now we're going to fully take it off and analyze. Now we just took her red apron and her white apron off, revealing her beautiful blue dress, and as I said, this is a Madame Alexander original, see? And the label seems to be there. And your store seemed to put a pin on there too for the label. I'll just put it aside. I wish those rubber bands would show up. Now we're going to take this off. Taking all her clothes off reveals some underwear. Whether it's new underwear or old underwear, it's a question mark. But we're going to take, like I said, we're going to go all the way through. I seem to took her shoes off, and look what is revealed. Her original shoes and socks over her other shoes. I wonder why the restorer did that for. Well, anyway, like the 1955 sissies that were put out is totally die cast, and it's in totally good shape. She's not painted, except for her paint face. She's totally die cast. Everything, and she looks in good shape. Total good shape. She has a good body too. Total die cast, unlike the painted sissies. There's something here. I think this was a little spray paint from the restore. Not matching, but you know, it's better than nothing. As I said, she has 2 little bruises here, but that's okay. She's totally well preserved. Original shoes and socks here. Original shoes and socks. And these were the newer shoes, obviously added to it. It says, "We Kids." This "We Kids." These are the shoes that were added to it. And the baby socks that were added to the originals. And this is the original Madame Alexander dress, if you look at it. And the elastic is worn out, and I'm going to sew some new elastic in there. The restorer didn't do it because they claimed she didn't want her to change her history, but I don't know why. She probably could have put some new elastic over the old one. And her pantalettes are worn out too, and looks like it needs some elastic as well. The woman gave me some rubber bands, but they're misplaced. I don't know where I put it, but I'm going to put some elastic on there too. And this is a nice, beautiful red apron. Nice, beautiful red apron. And this is her petticoat. Whether it was the original part is a question, but it's totally okay. It ain't stretched out. Don't need rubber bands. And here is her white apron. Whether it's the original or not, that's a question mark. But they're very, very pretty. But these are the original Madame Alexander clothes, because it has a tag. It says Madame Alexander right here. And like I said, I'm going to put some elastic on this doll. And I'm going to have to wash these clothes too. I think they're a little bit dingy. But I got to be careful about the red thing because it might bleed. I may have to wash that separately. See, I prepared for her elastic. This is for her waist, and that's for her legs, and this is for her arms. It seems like the original the restorer of his clothes sewed it up like that and collapse it together like this, but with the waist back on here, that won't be necessary. If you look closely, there's her bands. This is a demonstration of her arm bands and her waist bands and her leg bands, which will be put on her old clothes. And I tell you, they won't ruin her history at all. They'll just make her better. Well, I sewed I puffed the sleeves of the doll's skirt dress and relined her pants with elastic. Washed her red apron carefully because it was bleeding type. Hand washed it and I dried it. And a regular wash in her apron and her add-ons. Her socks. And more of her undies. And original socks, I added, I put in some I sewed the holes up on her old socks, and that's what she's going to wear her original shoes. The other, contrary to how she came originally, this is how her pants are supposed to be. Puffy. And I fixed it that way. This is originally what Binney Walker would look like. But they're now sewn in new elastic puffed up sleeves in original shoes before the add-ons were added. Here's a look at her one more time. Well, I appreciated you taking your time and watching my video, the Binney Winney Doll Box Surprise Review. Bye.